At the very edge of the known world, where maps once ended and certainty disappeared, there exists a land that never agreed to be ruled. A land shaped not by borders, but by collision. Not by history, but by pressure, fire, and ice. This is Alaska. A place where the earth is not finished speaking, and humanity is still learning how to listen. Alaska is not old in the way continents are old. It is young, restless, unfinished. Geologically, Alaska is a patchwork of stolen land, fragments of ancient crust torn from the Pacific Ocean floor and welded onto North America by force. For more than 200 million years, the Pacific Plate has been sliding beneath the North American Plate, a process known as subduction. This collision did not create peace. It created mountains. Every ridge, every folded valley, every fractured coastline is evidence of a battle still being fought beneath the surface. Alaska is not stable. It is rising. Despite its frozen image, Alaska is one of the most volcanically active regions on Earth. More than 130 volcanoes puncture its landscape. Over 50 are considered active. Many sit buried beneath glacier, a dangerous marriage of fire and ice. When these volcanoes awaken, ice melts instantly, creating lahars, violent mudflows that race through valleys without warning. Ash clouds rise into international airspace. Air traffic halts. The planet notices. In Alaska, even eruptions can be silent, hidden beneath ice until the damage is already done. March 27, 1964. Good Friday. At 5:36 p.m., the ground beneath Alaska ruptured. A magnitude 9.2 earthquake, the second strongest ever recorded, shook the region for nearly 5 minutes. The earth bent. Cities collapsed. Coastlines permanently changed. Some land sank more than 3 meters. Other areas rose instantly. Tsunamis crossed oceans. Villages vanished. This was not destruction by storm or fire, but by the slow release of energy that had been building for centuries. Alaska had reminded the world, the ground is not guaranteed. Alaska holds more glacier than the rest of the United States combined. They are not frozen monuments. They are rivers of ice, slow, relentless, unstoppable. They carve valleys. They grind mountains into dust. They shape entire ecosystems. But now, they are retreating. As temperatures rise, glaciers melt faster than they can advance. This releases enormous volumes of water, destabilizing slopes and increasing landslide risk. What retreats is not just ice, but balance. In Alaska, melting does not mean calm. It means collapse. Beneath much of Alaska lies permafrost, soil frozen solid for thousands of years. It holds ancient plants, trapped gases, entire prehistoric ecosystems. Permafrost is Earth's memory. But memory is melting. As permafrost thaws, roads twist, buildings sink, pipelines fracture, methane escapes into the atmosphere. The land loses its strength. In Alaska, even the ground can no longer be trusted. Denali, the highest peak in North America. But height alone does not define it. From base to summit, Denali rises higher than Mount Everest, because it begins closer to sea level. Denali continues to grow, pushed upward by tectonic forces below. Its weather is among the most extreme on Earth. Winds exceed hurricane force. Temperatures drop below -40 degrees Celsius. Here, survival is not skill. It is humility. Alaska does not compromise. Winter dominates most of the year. Darkness lasts for months. Then suddenly, the sun refuses to set. Temperatures can swing violently. Storms arrive without mercy. Wildlife adapts or dies. Humans do the same. Those who survive here learn quickly. Control is an illusion. Alaska's wealth lies in its geology. Gold eroded from ancient mountains. Copper forged by volcanic heat. Oil trapped in sediment laid down millions of years ago. The Trans-Alaska Pipeline stretches over 1,200 kilometers, engineered to move, flex, and survive earthquakes. Yet even this marvel depends on frozen ground. As permafrost melts, the pipeline faces the same enemy as everything else: time. Alaska's coastline is longer than that of the rest of the United States combined. The sea feeds millions, but it also erodes villages, floods coastlines, and delivers tsunamis born thousands of kilometers away. As Arctic ice disappears, waves grow stronger. Some coastal communities are already retreating inland, not from war, but from water. For over 10,000 years, indigenous peoples lived in balance with this land. They understood ice behavior, animal migration, seasonal warning signs, geological rhythms. Modern infrastructure struggles where ancient knowledge thrived. In Alaska, wisdom is measured in survival. Alaska is not complete. Mountains rise. Faults slip. Volcanoes charge. It is one of the few places on Earth where geological time feels visible. Here, the planet is still under construction. Alaska does not resist humanity. It ignores it. No wall can stop an earthquake. No technology can freeze a warming ground. No ambition can conquer a living planet. Alaska stands as a reminder. The Earth was never meant to be controlled, only understood. Those who listen may survive. Those who do not become part of the landscape. At the edge of the world, where ice meets fire and the ground never sleeps, Alaska remains what it has always been: the land that refused to be tamed. If you found this documentary educational, subscribe to the Geologic Lens. Like, share, and leave a comment, because the Earth is still shaping our future.